Elon Musk just revealed what could become the most revolutionary vehicle launch in automotive history. Social media is flooded with headlines calling it a game changer, a technological breakthrough, and something that is already unsettling traditional car makers around the world. But here's the million-dollar question that is keeping executives at legacy companies awake at night: how did Tesla manage to create a vehicle so advanced that it sets new records across the board, all while keeping it at a price point that brings high-end electric cars within reach for regular people? Welcome to autointel, where we break down the biggest and boldest tech from Elon Musk and beyond. Smash that subscribe button like you're stepping into the driver's seat of the future, because what's coming will blow your mind, and you'll want front row access to all of it. Now, as Elon Musk admitted himself during the reveal, every time they bring out a new version, it requires new approvals, and sometimes they even have to take on battles with other companies just to bring innovation to the world. What you're about to learn will take you behind Tesla's curtain. You will witness how Tesla silently engineered these world-breaking records, how they accomplished engineering tasks thought to be impossible, and how this single vehicle could cause economic shockwaves globally and change what owning an electric car means forever. So, how exactly did Tesla quietly shatter expectations and achieve world record-breaking milestones with the Model 2? Let's start with the first jaw-dropping record. The Model 2's projected market entry speed is unlike anything the industry has ever seen. The numbers are so explosive, they almost sound like science fiction. Tesla is on track to gain a massive 20% share of the global compact electric vehicle market in just 6 months after launch. To put that in devastating perspective, the previous record was held by Toyota's hybrid version of the Corolla, which reached 15% in 1 year, back in the year 2020. Meanwhile, BYD's Dolphin, one of the most successful compact electric vehicles in recent history, took a grueling 18 months just to get close to a 10% global share. Tesla's Model 2 is projected to destroy those benchmarks, tripling performance metrics, all because of a brilliant market expansion plan that most rivals have completely overlooked. While other car makers obsess over the United States and European markets, Tesla has created a master strategy focused on India and Africa. According to Tesla's first quarter 2025 expansion documents, they are expected to sell over 200,000 units in these markets by the end of the fourth quarter in the same year. This is possible due to new factories coming online in Mexico and India, specifically built to meet this rising demand. Let this sink in. Compact electric vehicle sales globally in the year 2024 were around 8 million units. Tesla's plan to sell over 1.66 million Model to South by the middle of the year 2026 means their share will be so significant that competitors will be left with no choice but to either redesign their entire corporate strategies or risk total collapse. Now for the second record, and this one is shaking engineering circles all over the world. The Model 2 achieves an astounding 4.5 miles per kilowatt. This completely crushes the previous champion, Lucid Air, which reached 4.2 miles per kilowatt. Remember, the Lucid Air starts at $74,900. The Model 2 delivers better energy efficiency at a starting price of under $25,000. This is not just an improvement, it's a total domination of the price-to-performance ratio, something no one else even dared to dream of. What makes this possible is a breakthrough in thermal management technology. Tesla's engineers created a system that reduces energy loss by 25% compared to BYD's Dolphin, which manages only 3.8 miles per kilowatt. In the real world, this means a 50 kilowatt battery in the Model 2 provides up to 225 miles of range. And get this, the charging cost drops to as low as $2.50 for every 100 miles. In contrast, competitors still hover around $3.50. This makes the cost of ownership unbelievably low. We're talking about yearly energy savings of hundreds of dollars, and that will force every other automaker to either match Tesla's efficiency or wave the white flag. The third record, it's perhaps the most astonishing. Tesla is bringing premium autonomy tech to a vehicle under $30,000. The Model 2 will be the first electric vehicle in that price range to offer full self-driving capabilities without needing constant supervision via an over-the-air software upgrade. This isn't just a new feature, it is a complete disruption of the autonomous driving industry. Currently, companies like GM's, Cruise, or Waymo charge over $50,000 for vehicles equipped with similar technologies. Mercedes EQS, which became the leader in accessible autonomy in 2024, offered Level 3 self-driving at a price of around $14,400. Tesla's offering Level 4 autonomy for just $5,000 as a software add-on. That is a bombshell. Internal projections from Tesla indicate that full self-driving adoption could hit 40% among Model 2 owners by the year 2027. That's double what the Model 3 reached in the same year. It proves that affordability, not brand luxury, is the real driver behind mass adoption. Now let's talk about the fourth record. which goes beyond technology and becomes something cultural. Within 48 hours of the Model 2's announcement, over 10 million mentions exploded across all major social platforms. That's more than the iPhone 16 launch, which had 8 million posts in 2024. That level of attention pushes the Model 2 into lifestyle territory. It's no longer just a car, it's a cultural event, and the most amazing part, the sentiment analysis shows that 85% of those social media mentions were positive. Compare that to the BYD Seagull, which reached 60% positive sentiment during its successful launch. Tesla's Model 2 is stirring real, unfiltered excitement among consumers. It shows that the world has been waiting, sometimes impatiently, for an affordable and futuristic Tesla. And now, their wait is over. So, would you buy a Model 2 if it arrived in your city today? If your answer is yes, drop Tesla Model 2 in the comments right now. Now let's talk about how the Model 2 achieves all this. How does a $25,000 car outperform vehicles that cost six figures? The secret is Tesla's neural net, a software that sounds like it came out of a science fiction novel but is 100% real. It uses live data collected from more than 1 billion miles of global driving, from the freezing highways of Alaska to the blazing roads of Arizona, to teach the model to how to behave under every possible condition. The result, in temperatures as low as -20 degrees Celsius, the battery still keeps 95% of its range. No other vehicle under $30,000 has ever done this. In comparison, the BYD Dolphin loses almost 30% of its range in similar cold environments. That's not all. Tesla is launching a peer-to-peer charging network, a new layer built on top of the supercharger system. Here's how it works. You plug in your Model 2 at home. While you sleep, someone else in the neighborhood can charge from it, and you earn money. Tesla's mobile app will manage this system, allowing you to rent out your charger for 10 cents per kilowatt. This could turn thousands of owners into small-scale power providers. With over 50,000 users expected by the end of 2025, Tesla might add 100,000 new charging points without building any physical infrastructure. It's like combining the Airbnb model with electric mobility, and it is solving the biggest problem budget electric cars face today: charging access. There's also an augmented reality interface that turns the car into something out of a sci-fi film. The 15-inch touchscreen is connected to a heads-up display that uses augmented reality to project routes, hazard alerts, and even pedestrian movement right onto the windshield. It reduces driver distraction dramatically and helps improve safety. High-end cars like the BMW i7 have proven that augmented displays can reduce accidents by up to 15%. Now Tesla is offering this futuristic advantage in a vehicle that costs less than a used Camry. And the last big twist, a modular software system that lets you unlock new features after purchase. Want better acceleration? Heated seats. More advanced driving modes. You can add them at any time. This is exactly like how smartphone apps work, but applied to mobility. Tesla predicts this system alone could generate $150 million in its first year. It also raises the resale value of the car and lets owners customize their vehicles over time, depending on their needs and budgets. So if you had to choose, which of these innovations stuns you most? The climate-adaptive battery tech, the shared charging economy, or the customizable upgrades? Let us know in the comments. But we're not done yet. The Model 2 is more than just a smart car. It is redefining what owning a car even means. For the first time ever, you're looking at a machine under $20,000 that can actually generate income, adapt to your lifestyle, and even help restore the environment. The peer-to-peer charging alone turns every car into a potential source of passive income. Add over-the-air upgrades to that, and suddenly, your car becomes more useful over time instead of less. Tesla's smart routing and energy management systems also mean that energy waste is at an all-time low. The Model 2 works with Tesla's clean battery supply chain and routing algorithms to minimize carbon footprint. Driving a Model 2 becomes an act of sustainability, not just transportation. The most unexpected twist in all of this, Tesla's long-term economic mission. The first 100,000 Model 2 buyers are going to be part of what Tesla calls the Abundance Protocol, a network that connects them with solar sharing programs, artificial intelligence-based services, and income-generating tools. It is the first step into what some are calling a post-scarcity economy. In this future, mobility, energy, and even money flow in ways that our current economic models can't explain. Tesla stock is still being evaluated using traditional models based on scarcity, production, and revenue. But once the Model 2 proves that mobility can become self-sustaining and even profitable at scale, the very definition of corporate value will change. We will shift into a world where Tesla's true power is not in how much it sells, but how much it gives away while still gaining strength. Elon Musk has drawn a new line in the sand. Electric vehicles can be powerful, smart, and affordable. Car ownership can generate wealth, improve life, and help the planet all at the same time. So, If you're still wondering, is this actually happening? Rewind and watch again. This is history unfolding and you are watching it in real time. But the real question is, will you be a passive viewer or an active part of it? If you want to stay ahead of Elon's next big reveal, subscribe now and hit the bell. You do not want to miss what comes next. This is autointel, and this is just the beginning of mobility without limits.